Give me a second. Go again. Now we have sound. Sorry.
Good evening again, everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of the Talkabout.
And good afternoon.
And good afternoon to them on the other side of the pond.
Absolutely.
And good morning to the people on the other side of the world. On my left, we've got the mouth himself, TrickyDicky.
Hey, that's me. No horns.
To my right, we've got the woman that does it all, Princess Bikeshot.
Hey.
And tonight's special guest, all the way. I don't know where he's from, but he supports. He supports the shit team in Liverpool. We have Yoda.
Yoda.
I'm about 20 miles from you, Stu.
That could be anyone.
Yeah.
Chorley, coming in your ears.
Anyway,
You're in Chorley.
Anyway, Yoda, how the devil are we?
I'm good. I'm very good. Good to be in the middle of. I feel like very much a rose between two thorns.
That gets said every show. I don't know why.
Does it? Original.
Yeah.
Original.
Yeah. Very, very, very.
He wouldn't know.
If you'd have watched the show, Yoda, you would know.
I've watched it. I watch it every week. I've got it on loop.
You mean it drives you loopy?
I've heard you've got it on lube.
You've been talking to my ex.
Which one? Which one? I did a few recently.
Big Dave.
Big Dave. You did say it wasn't. You did say it wasn't PG, didn't you?
Yeah.
We did,
No,
yes.
we don't have
good.
cups of tea on here.
We do have a four-cough in the chat already. He said we had no sound. I did catch that. We should have sound now. Correct, Dan?
Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Forkoff.
Oh my
Good to
God.
know he's in here.
It's weird to say that, isn't it?
I know. I've
Thank
just
you with
thanked
the word
Forkoff.
Forkoff behind it.
I know.
Yeah, it's normally
He's a
fuck you.
pure. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a pure gentlemanish.
All right. So how about we get started with the first?
Oh yeah.
game? All right, here we go. Guest question number 1.
Ooh.
What got you into the game and how did you start?
Oh, that's a good question. I had, right? Okay, so I work in retail. So I've always worked in fashion retail, but now I work for a telco provider. So I work for Virgin Media O2, and in one of our stores, so I run all the stores in the country and stuff. We had a zone where we were selling Oculus Go's. You remember? I don't know if you remember an Oculus Go before the first ones. And one of the demo games in the store on the headset was this game. So yeah, I had a go, went home, bought an Oculus Go, realized it was a bag of shit, and then bought a proper Oculus. And from that point, I played it. I think it was soon after. It's probably about 5 years since I've played the game. I think we entered COVID.
The same as me.
Yeah. Well, you were. Remember when Wild set up his server and his leagues? It's where I met Stu and yourself, etc. And that was it. Through a demo in one of my stores.
That's a unique answer that we've never heard before. Probably the most boring. And probably the most
really boring.
Just
really boring.
Yeah.
It's never boring.
Yeah. And I've been divorced since, so the real answer is I preferred playing Walkabout mini golf than speaking to my wife at the time. Is that a better answer?
Ooh.
That's a
much better answer.
Better answer. There you go.
That's kind of the one we was looking for, to be honest.
Yeah, it stopped the domestic abuse. I'm kidding. Joke, kids. Joke.
Are your kids watching?
No, absolutely not. They rip me to shit for playing this game. They're like, "What? You're called Yoda? You fucking loser!"
Oh, they'd be wrong.
I used to be called Yoda Muffin. I had to drop the muffin through bullying from my own children.
Why muffin?
Why?
Right. Okay. So there used to be. I went to a gig once and saw a band who were called Big Yoga Muffin, not Yoda, Yoga Muffin. And I thought, Well, I had to make up a name, and I'd just been to this gig, so I just went Yoda Muffin, and that was it.
You don't say that when you're drunk. Yoda's
No.
been really
And you
bad.
know the funny thing is, sorry if anybody who's watching this has done this, but you get the odd comedian who you play with who do the Yoda voice when you play them, and I'm like, funny. Yeah, you into Star Wars? No, fucking not. I just chose a name.
Yeah. Star Wars? What's that?
That's quite clever.
Oh, very good. Very good.
All right.
Will you stop wafting around, Stu? You got ants in your pants or something?
He's wafting.
Look at this computer. I'm running a computer and he moves more than I do.
I know. Just hold your drink in
Dan
your hand, you
says-
flipping jaundiced twat.
John, this Mr. Twat for you.
Oh, sorry.
Dan, you can wake up now. He's not talking. Dan said, "Wake me up when Yoda shuts up."
Is that fork off, Dan?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, just kick him out. Is there not an eviction button that you can just
there
get
is.
rid of the
Somebody
fucking
use it.
weirdos? Yeah, use it, kick him out.
All right. Let's bring this one over to Tricky. Knockout
Ooh.
would like to know, do you have a favorite avatar or do you change it with the course?
Okay, well, everybody knows my avatar. It's kind of what I am now with 2 red horns, or as Stewie calls them, chilies. But
You don't wear them.
no, we was going to do a poll on Facebook to say with or without horns, and I'm still going to put that poll up.
One
So,
minute.
but no, I generally use the same avatar, which is the avatar I am as you see me now, but with 2 red horns. So I don't change mine ever, apart from now. So I do change it, yes.
I change mine now and then, but I don't change it due to course. I change it whether I'm streaming or what I'm doing. Stewie, real quick for you.
I
and then we're gonna-
changed mine. I changed mine because I have to change colour because Chris complains it doesn't look right from the course.
So he's gone from ghostly to
Cherry
red.
red.
He's very
red.
Arizona today, but he's
The
blending in
red
with the
didn't
rocks.
work in here.
Yeah. So now he's
No.
gone jaundice.
All right.
And Yoda, what do you do?
No, I've always been green because I've had to play up to this like Yoda thing. So you got to be green. I think I've had the same hair for about 3 years. I might
Yeah.
change the shade of the glasses or accessories, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm always green
Very retro.
and white hair.
White hair. Yeah. Excellent.
All right. Let's go with guest question number 2. Yoda, what is your
Mhm.
favorite course and why?
Oh, good question.
You can pick
Everybody
one for
does
each
that.
easy and hard if you want.
Yeah, it's usually anything designed before 1982. I would say Arizona's got I've got a soft spot for Arizona because I've got a couple of one of my better scores on both easy and hard.
Can I
I
just say
do
something?
love Seagull Stacks, and I'd like in Chris's Pick Your Poison League, I was always choosing it, but I've had to ditch it now because I just keep getting humiliated by everybody on there. So
I remember that humiliation.
Oh.
I think I dished out one of those.
Yeah, you did. You both have.
You were
I do love
that
it.
bad even I'd beat you on Steve Seagal.
No. Let's
It
not
was.
get above ourselves.
It was.
No.
It was.
Yeah, no, he has. He has. He has. Stewie's beat me many times. No, I love Seagull Stats because it can just ruin even the best players. So I'd go Seagull Stats out of everything.
That's good. All
Right.
right, that's
Nice.
I'm going to bring up another question here. So I'm going to try to get through these pretty quickly. Knockout. Let's go with Stewie on this one. Knockout would like to know, do you have a favorite ball or do you change it depending on the course you will be playing?
I usually use the same ball all the time, but I do change. When I do change, I will stick to it for months, maybe even a year. If a new course comes out and I see a new ball that I like, I will switch and I will keep it till another new ball comes along.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I
Yoda?
don't switch. I don't switch.
I've stuck with the same coloured ball probably since I've ever played the game. Actually, so it's blue and white because my team playing blue and white, Everton. The only
You're a
time I
Liverpool
switched
fan.
it. No,
See, Liverpool
don't.
fan.
You can't mention that word on this program. Any Liverpool fans, log off. I've only got one hatred in life, and it's Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, white and blue ball.
Hello, Willow.
Yeah, apart from Willow, Willow can stay if he's watching. He's the only Liverpool fan I've got time for. But yeah, white and blue. I can't remember which course the dull one came from, but then they made a shiny version on Ice Layer of the same ball. So ever since that came out, I've kept that one.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I know your answer, Tricky.
Mine, I always use the British ball, the British flag
You
ball.
do. Yeah.
I do. Yeah. So I'm
So for mine,
pretty fucking boring, really.
Absolutely.
so for mine, I don't change mine due to course. I change mine due to how I'm doing because it's definitely the ball's freaking fault, not mine.
I
That's very true.
want to contradict Tricky's answer as well, because I remember Tricky using that law,
because we're moving on.
that law of the ball for a long time.
Oh, I did.
You
I
did
did.
have
Yeah,
a
but
little
since
ball.
I've changed. I did. I had the stun ball or whatever it was.
Law
Okay.
the Sunball.
We have a
whatever. Yeah.
live question coming in.
Oh,
live
live question.
The chat. Live question. R. Ahern, so that would be my husband in the chat. Hey. Ask for all four. What type of course would you like to see next?
Oh,
Or down the
Okay.
road? I wouldn't say the next course. I would go way down the road on this one.
Well,
I think.
I'm a. Oh, sorry, that's
Go
too
on.
tricky.
No, go on,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. I would
Go on,
say
this boy,
more
carry
like
on.
Mount. I like Mount Olympus because it's a putters course. I prefer putters course rather than gimmicky. So as long as
Okay.
Yeah.
there's lots of we're putted in than gimmicks,
Mhm.
I'm all for it.
Yoda?
Yoda?
I think I'm saying as Stu, like less gimmicky. As when they brought out Wallace and Gromit, I just wanted to burn my headset. I'd like a theme park one, like roller coasters and all that jazz. Well, that'd have to be gimmicky, but they don't need to do it gimmicky. A
Right.
theme park
Absolutely.
in the world one. Yeah.
I'm with
Give
Yoda
it-
on that one. I'd like to see kind of a theme party kind of course. But again, I'd like a player's course than gimmicky course.
Yeah.
You know what I actually would
One-
like to see is a cruise ship course where you could go to different like rooms and run into
That's a
other
good idea.
the team your games wouldn't interact, like you wouldn't necessarily your scores
Mhm.
wouldn't interact, but you could actually talk to other groups out in the area. I think that would be kind of cool. But that
I know
might
that's been good.
Could
I
you
know
push anyone? Could you push anyone overboard? Like just players you don't like and stuff.
I could
like
try
Stewie.
it. I don't know. Stand near their edge.
As a
We'll find
feature.
out, Yoda.
I know people have mentioned. I know people have mentioned in different chats where they'd like to see a selected course where you could select your own 18 holes from all the courses there is.
That'd be
That'd be
kind
a good one.
fun.
That would be
Yeah, that'd be a good
one.
one.
a random
You know,
mixed.
no, so it has to be all one from any hole, all two from any course. If you know what I mean. And blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
You could have what's that hole on here that everybody forfeits that rolls slowly down the bank? You could pick
Oh,
the worst
Arizona.
18
Arizona.
holes. You could pick
11,
the
yeah.
worst 18 holes from the entire game, so that by the end somebody just wants to.
Or-
jump
All
off the cliff or
right.
something.
We're
Or-
gonna
Ate shit. You could just completely get
Ate
rid of the
shit.
whole course.
okay.
Just bomb it.
We're gonna pull up the next guest question quickly because we are running out of question and answers time. So Yoda, who's your favorite player?
Oh
Play
my
against.
god!
Play against and to play with.
Tricky's. Are you coughing? Have you got
Sorry,
something stuck
I
in your
need some
throat, Tricky?
lubrication.
I do believe you coughed 4 times.
It can't be
Like
Tricky because he
poor
beats me every
cough.
time. He's one of my bogey players. I would say. Do you know what I'm going to say? I played with him a long time. One of the very best players, actually. And I think he's a real gent. I like a good chat with him.
Cheers, pal.
No, I said gent. I didn't say arsehole.
Yeah.
I'd say I have a good chat about football with him. I'm going to go Zanetti.
That's who I thought.
A
you
lot
were
of
gonna say.
people say
Zanetti.
Zanetti.
Wait a minute,
Oh, the people say.
he's the nicest guy, isn't he? Like you just can't.
How can you talk football to Zanetti?
Because he knows
When you-
he knows about Everton, mate. He knows how massive we are, and he makes me feel good.
Yet again, I'll ask the same question. How can you talk to
He makes
Sinetti
you
about
feel
football?
Inter Milan. He sports Inter Milan.
Yeah, the British football
yeah.
team. What about Everton? What do you know about
Yeah,
football
well-
supporting Everton?
You'd listen, Burnley boy.
All right.
I go Zanetti. Got played with him a hell of a long time. Rarely beat him, of course, as probably not many people do, but really nice guy. Really enjoy playing with him.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. You're right.
We have asked Sinetti to come on as a guest, but he's always in bed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that would be
So,
difficult.
Can I also say because he did it on
Quickly.
the on the show the other week, fat as well, because I just love humiliating him.
Isn't that a given?
We're on board for that.
I don't
Yeah.
think Fat needs any help being to be humiliated.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't himself. He
That's
just
one
needs
of
to
my
swing the
funniest
club,
ever
and he's done it.
Quickly with this answer, not getting too much into it, but how about we're gonna stick with Yoda on this. Do you express yourself differently in VR? This is a jazz question.
No, I'm exactly the
come-
same.
So you come to real life.
I'm out of cunt, full stop. Yeah. I can be quite up and down. I get really frustrated with myself. But I can be good. I can equally be absolutely shockingly bad.
Mhm.
I have no consistency, and
Are
that's.
we
like
talking in
my
life or the game?
Yeah, that's life and the game. It's exactly
All
the
right,
same.
yeah.
It's the fucking same. I live a roller coaster of yeah. I can be quite quiet as well. I'm like I think some people might say sometimes, especially if I don't
Never
know
seen
this
that
well.
side.
I can barely utter a word. Yeah,
we have
so,
another live.
yeah.
We have another live question for you, Yoda.
Let's go.
You've already answered part of it. Which order would you put this in? The wife, football, and golf.
Ooh,
The wife's gone.
she's dead to me. Yeah, she's dead to me. She's somewhere down in the depths of hell. Nothing comes above, apart from my two children, nothing comes above Everton Football Club.
Good
Nothing.
answer.
I'm like, yeah,
Not the Everton
nothing.
bit, but good answer.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna skip the other question we had. We're gonna use that for next week. We'll go ahead and move that on.
Nice.
So we're going to move on ahead, but I am going to do that last question. So question 5, and I'm going to hit a video for you guys in just a second. So Mama Goats asked, what is your favorite Walkabout mini golf memory? And there has been some talk about this online. There was an extremely funny situation that happened shortly after I lost a game to Big Jaw with the 10-stroke lead.
Shout out to Big Jaw.
Couldn't make it across the stupid bridge on Olympus. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll this for you guys.
All right, I'm recording. Shut up, Bad Wolf! Just shut up! Mickey, shut up! All right, here we go. All right, one more time. All right, one more time. I'm hitting replay. Can anybody else hear you? No, not really. My stomach hurts. Shut up, Bad Wolf! Shut up! I think she's been laughing for like 5 minutes straight.
All right, we're back. All right,
Oh,
guys.
we're back.
we
Have
are
you missed
back.
this?
Welcome back.
You know they did. All right.
We've just got to apologise. Yoda spilt his drink and he's just been licking it up off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish not, whatnot.
Yoink, that was to drop.
So we are moving on a little bit. We're going to move over to Krys's leagues, and we're going to bring up last weekend was the KWT week 12. So it was the last weekend in season 8, and in the amateur we had in first place was Rockin' Horse Brat. Second was Nutty Grandpa. And third was Slab Daddy. And this was on Venice. So last weekend's course was Venice with the
Stupid Venice.
semi-pro. We had Jazz in first. And tied in second, we had Chip and Putt and Lynn.
Well
Over
done,
on the
guys.
Well done, Lynn.
absolutely.
So the other two. Well done, Lynn.
Over on the pro, we had Go Marino in first, Larry R in second. You know what? And Squeezy Jibs third. And then they're in the pro. For the KWT Venice, we had in first, we had Indy, and tied in second place, we had Zanetti and Princess Bankshot.
Ooh, one of our own.
All right.
To play. No moves available.
Don't worry, I played. Didn't go well.
I played in the room he was in.
Yeah.
I checked his score out.
Didn't go
He
well.
didn't forfeit. He didn't forfeit. I'll give him that.
No, and I
Yeah.
mean, you were still in the top 20, I think it was. You were not too far down. So now
Right.
we have up on the screen, it's kind of transparent there. We have the bracket for the 4 seasons. We already have Matt Lake and Maximus sitting in round 3, ready to go. Willow needs to play Lynn. I'll be playing Big Jaw here right off soon. And let's go ahead and check the bottom of that. We have Stevie Wonderful sitting over in round.
It's in the semi-finals.
Yeah, he is.
Wow,
We
he must have had an
have-
easy. He must have had an easy draw there.
He actually Wicked Shack. His last game was against Wicked Shack.
Like I said, easy draw.
Where that was lean into it. All right, so we have
Easy draw.
Plump.
we have Sandstrap and Lady T waiting to play, and then this other person. It looks kind of TrickyDicky. I think you know him. He's got to play. Damn it.
He'll
Oddball.
I'm a
forfeit.
wrapped. Let's get it on, big boy.
Yes. All right. And we are going to move on to this week's special topic, which is going to be the KWT.
Well, you should thought it was going to be me.
Oh,
You're
you're
always
always
special.
special.
No,
You've always
no.
been special.
You're always special.
This is the
Please.
topic. You're a bit nutty inside.
That'll be lost on anyone outside of England. They don't even make them anymore, Tricky.
Yes, they do. I had one the other day.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh,
it's out
yeah.
of date. 16
Yeah.
years out of date. but
Yes,
it's all right.
exactly.
Why has everybody moved?
All
Yeah,
right.
but
Well,
just
I'm
you moved.
moving around because of the camera.
It's just you.
Just you.
All right.
Wafting your cloth around and moving.
So this has not been announced yet, guys. So
Ooh,
like I
ooh,
said,
ooh,
last week was week 12. So we're announcing the season winners now. We have not announced this out on Chris's leagues yet. So here we go with the amateur season winners. The amateur in first was Slab Daddy. In second was Nutty Grandpa. And in third was Shell. Congratulations, guys.
Well done, all
Nice,
three
good
of you. Well
names.
done, all of you.
Well done.
Good to see
And
some
then
new
in
names
that-
there.
In that top 10, in fourth was Rockin' Horse Brat. Fifth was Awesome Chris. Sixth, Missy. Tied in seventh, Frylock and SJ. Wendy in 9th, and Ultra Fox Lynn in 10th. Nice job, guys.
Well done.
Well played.
All right, here we go. With
I'll
the
be with
top
you
three
soon.
for this amateur top 3 in the semi-pro. We have in first was Chip and Pie. Second, Dawn Sophia, also known as Princess Spicy.
Spicy.
That's it.
See in third. Nice job, guys. In the top
done,
10, fourth we had Lawrence. Fifth is a tie between Deb and Duck. Seventh was a tie with Jazz and Lynn. And ninth was a tie with End It Now DMD and Stevie Wonderful.
Stevie
Go ahead.
Wonder Bras.
Can't believe we got Stevie Wonderful mentioned twice in one show.
It's incredible.
Things are really looking down.
I know.
He's another long-term player. He's another long-term player. Like I played with him
Yeah,
maybe
it's
5
been around,
years.
Steve, and never improved.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying I've never seen him win.
He did a couple times when he
Never
was
seen him
partnering.
I don't think I have.
Stewie.
I've never been in a game with him where he's. I love you, Stevie. Like you, one of the the OGs, but I've never seen you win, brother.
Right. Moving on
I've
to
never,
pro.
I've never seen him with it. He used to be my doubles partner.
All right, guys. Over in the pro, first place for the season was Go Marino. He actually watches the show too, unlike some people, Yoda. And then KWT Pro second place was Sarah Lou. And in third was DB.
Can I just put in very quickly?
Of course.
You normally do. You normally do.
I've not heard Yoda's name in the KWT yet.
No. I don't think I've entered it. What is it? What's the KWT? This is
Unbelievable.
What
I've
So
got this
you're
guy
gonna
on.
pick one. We're gonna
That
be
is going. What are you
Chris's
talking about?
weekend tournament. Chris's weekend tournament.
Never
Yeah,
entered
we're
it.
going to explain it. We'll be explaining it here in a minute. So, top 10 for the pro. In fourth was a tie
mentioned it.
with Larry R. and
What
Tricky
a guess.
Dicky. Guys done? In sixth, we had Yankee Dude. Seventh was Squeezy Jibs. Eighth, Neo Impossible. Ninth, Knockout G. And 10th, KC Rob.
AC robbed.
KC Rob.
Well done,
I'm
all
going
of
to
you.
move over to the elites real quick, and then we will
Oh,
get on. Are you guys done?
Can't go really. You're the. It's the whisper.
I was in. Is this the monthly?
No. This is
No.
the
The kid-
KWT.
KWT, the thing
Okay.
you know nothing about.
The thing I know nothing about.
I wish I could mute you right now, but the camera's over there. Anyways, Weekend Tourney, Season 8, Elite Division winners. In first, we had Indy. Congrats, Indy. Second was Big Jaw. And in
Big
third
Jaw.
was
boys.
Cincinnati for the season.
Big boys, the big dogs.
Oh, yeah. Here we go with the top 10.
Did they play often? I never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
In fourth place for this season in Elite was Gobson. Fifth, Lean Into It. Sixth, El Jorge. Seventh, Princess Bankshot. Eighth, Derby Dad. And tied in ninth was Maximus and Mulligan. Nice job, everybody.
Well done, everyone.
Good
well
job,
played,
guys.
everyone.
Well
done.
played.
Hope you all enjoyed the
Excellent.
season. Roll on the next season, and people sign up, including Yoda.
Hey,
I'm signing
Yeah,
up. I'm
right.
doing this
okay.
so I can
so I'm gonna
spectacularly fail in tournaments again.
Like me.
So we're gonna put this up on the screen right now. So this was a build up this weekend. So the KWT, unlike it's very similar to the WMGT, only we always use the same map. So if it's the same easy course and hard course, and we never break. So there's no break. So season 9 starts this weekend. Today,
before you go,
actually.
just before you go on, Chris, whatever course run on the podcast, like we're in Arizona, that's the KWT course for that weekend. So if you watch the podcast, you know what course you're going to be playing.
I know that now. I
Absolutely.
know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this weekend is Arizona. All right, here we go. So it's starting this weekend. We have play times available Friday through Sunday every weekend. Sign up today over on Krys's Leagues.
And you don't have to sign up for one of them times. If it's like, because they're all
Oh,
hourly time
hold
slots.
on. Stop.
Whoa,
Stop.
whoa,
I
whoa,
do-
whoa, whoa.
I do
Slow down, big
apologise.
boy.
Let me roll.
Hold the bus.
You've been peaking again, haven't you?
No.
Peking, is that like Peking
I
chicken
have
and stuff
put
like that?
that link,
Yeah.
guys. That link is in. I have that in for you guys. All right. So KWT rules. It's pretty simple. You need to have the date and the time showing on the card. There has to be at least 2 people in there. We do not allow simultaneous, or however the hell you say that. I cannot say that word.
Simultaneously.
Yep.
Simultaneous.
To sign up, you just react to the date and time on a post, and you use that code. So it will be a KWT, and then it will have a number. If it has the letter A behind it, that is an adult-only room. So we ask the kids not to sign up for those ones.
What
Do
happens
have
in
people
there?
who do not want to be in a room. with
You'll find
They
out.
they
like
get
this, they
phoned
like
up
this
players.
podcast. We like this podcast.
Is that how we know Stewie's a big boy?
And these will be
You
posted.
will
These
send
are
them.
posted on our Discord. Now, as we said, you react to the post up there. So if you're looking on the screen right now, I have the KWT pulled up, and all you do is you go through here, it tells you what time it's playing. It will show in your time on the Discord, and you just simply, oops, hit the wrong button. You just simply react to it, and then you go and you put, so this one was KWT5. You go into private game, you stick KWT5 in as the room name, and go for it. Now, you must start the easy, the hard course within 3 minutes of the easy course ending. We do have that rule that makes sure that there is no restarts happening, because we do not allow restarts. If you need a
Sweet.
time, you want to explain this one? I
Sorry.
think you can explain this one without
Well,
seeing.
Well, what I was going
off
to say was,
starts.
as you saw on the screen there, that people put thumbs up, or they got a special emoji they use themselves. So just obviously put an emoji up of some description that you want to join that room, and then if people join, they will join, and then you can go on that time, that date, not date, but time with that code, and in you go and play. So that's what I was
Okay.
going to say.
I have the
Easy
off
as
times
peas.
up. Do you want to explain the off
Okay.
times?
Yep. Okay. So if there's a time that doesn't correspond with your time that you want to play, i.e., the numbers that you'll see on the sign up list, we have a off sign up time. So you might say, "Oh, I've got an hour spare right now," or however long it's going to take you. So if it's 23 minutes past or 7 minutes past, you can go into our channel, which is the off sign up channel, and ask for somebody to play with you at that time. Because you have
Proxy
to have
route.
more than one person in there. And
Or
if there's
proxy route.
nobody that will sign up with you, then ask for a proxy. So somebody will jump in, it's generally one of the admins will jump in with you and play with you as a proxy, so you can get your round in. So we have sign up times and off sign up times, just to make life easy for everybody.
Did you understand that, Yoda?
Yeah, like every single word. I was hanging on every word.
We
No,
have
no,
these
I'm
descriptions
asking this.
in the
I'm asking this.
Discord.
I'm asking this for a reason, because if you didn't understand it, the people watching might not understand it. So I was asking
Yeah,
generally.
really
You
clear.
understood it correct? Yeah.
Well,
Very clear.
Thank
The
you. That's good.
difference too is the people watching. What I had the cards up there, so they're reading at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. So yeah,
You mean-
that is their special focus this week was the KWT.
Mhm.
Anything else before you move on to the other servers?
I think you have,
No.
I think you have put a list of the 12 courses for the next season. on
Yeah,
the
we
site
have them
somewhere.
up. Mhm.
I didn't.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
didn't understand them because you abbreviated them, but they
I
are
see.
Oh, I took a picture of the abbreviations on the.
Yeah. So I know every week that we say whatever we're saying now and whatever we put up will go on our Facebook page. It will go on our Facebook page. We're going to do it immediately after the show.
Yes.
And start putting them on our Facebook page. So anything you want to see or want to understand, it'll all be on our Facebook page.
And I'm
Or
also
is it-
putting live links in the chat right now. So I threw up a link that's to get you into the KWT. That's an invite right to that one. And as we move on, I will throw up the links in the chat for the other ones. So we're gonna
And
move on to
if there's something we've talked about and you haven't understood it, please just send one of us, the admin team, a message, and we'll try and talk you through it off the air best we can.
Yeah.
And that'll be best we can.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Yoda, I expect to see you in this
I'm in.
season's
I'm signing up.
KWT.
Going on the Facebook page. I'm going to live this
All right, then
life
you-
from now on.
Right. Is a quick question for Yoda.
You might want to
Yeah.
This week's
No,
quick
don't ask me.
KW
Don't ask me anything that he's just said. Don't do
Thi-
that.
no, this week's KWT. What courses are we playing?
Arizona Modern.
You listening?
He's listening. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I made it an easy question because I know he's
You
pissed.
did. Don't ask me anything else.
All right, guys. So over in MNM on Neo Impossible server, Monday night mini golf for
Yoda.
week We
You
were
playing
on
this one?
No, people keep asking me about. I've been asked why don't you play about 3,000 times to play the Monday Night Mini League, but
You know,
I don't now. No, well, I would do, but it's one of the nights I have my daughter and I drop out. So.
I was gonna say, come jump into the live rooms. Tricky and Stewie and I, we live over there for that.
Mind you, she goes to bed, so that's no excuse. I need to do that one as well because I hear it's a good one.
There you go.
So, yeah,
Well, the
It
link
is very
the
good.
link is on our Facebook page.
The link is also
I'll get
going
it
up
up.
right here, right now.
It's the Facebook page is
What's
called
Facebook?
The Talkabout. On
The
Facebook.
talk about. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm all over it. I'll be number
All
one
right,
fan.
guys. So first place in the M&M was on Uptown.
that
Upside
one.
down?
No,
No,
want to go with this? Yep.
Uptown girl.
Downtown Hard.
Yeah.
Go Marino.
That's
Had
a good score, wasn't it?
a minus
Yeah, that's
23.
Me too.
Yeah, very good
23,
score.
sorry, yeah.
That's good.
Zanetti came in second with a 22 under. And it looks like we had a tie on third. We had Zonk, Indy, and Lean Into It at 21. Nice job,
Good
guys.
scores, guys. Good
Yeah.
score. I had a 20. Son of a bitch.
You did. I
Otherwise
had a
known as not
nightmare
good
of a
enough.
round and somehow ended up
Basically,
with a
yeah.
17.
You're welcome.
I played
All right.
live. I played live. I
Oh my
played
God,
live and
we
bowled
were
it.
yelling that a lot.
Stewie shot the bed.
All right.
Whoa!
I'm gonna bring up the
whoa,
solo
aces.
aces. So
Solo
on the
aces.
M&M, we have the solo aces. So hole 2 on the hardcore. How did you ace that? Guy B, hole 2. Nice job. Hole 4 was a
I
solo.
bet he didn't. I bet he didn't swear on it.
Hole 4 was Debbie. Nice job. And then hole 6 we had Daisy
We're
Shot.
round.
And hole 11 was Princess Bank Shot.
Oh,
Somebody got lucky.
Fight me. I get that one. All right. So we're going to move on over to Quest 3 After Dark.
Yoda.
Dark parody.
Am I on this one?
Was that's straight after dark. I've only just found Chris's server after 5 years.
It's the Wednesday evening golf one.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It is. It is.
Say, I've just got one statement before we go
That's
any
in the
further.
link now, too.
Whoever vetted you for this show tonight, please sack him.
I'd like to point out our person that vets the guest and gets our guest happens to be Stewie over here. Nice shot, Stewie.
Joined us, Stewie.
There you go, Stewie. One job, Stewie. All right.
Stewie,
We're
one
going to
job.
go ahead and move on. We're getting close to about 40 minutes.
It's only
guys.
Stewie one ball, so I'm happy. I'm improving.
All right. So here we go. As of week 5 in the fresh meat, they have Lean Into It with 108 under. Matt with 90 under, and Will My Finger Do? Yeah, I still can't say the name without giggling. 72 strokes under. He plays in our live.
Will my finger do stroke 72 unders?
He's a grade A player. He's a grade A player with my finger too.
As week 5, amateur in first is Nick, second is Amy, and third is Shaggy 960. There we go.
Aggie 960, yep.
Wasn't me.
All right.
It was the thing.
In the semi-pro, we have Norb, Darth Dangler, and their cameraman, Gargar Man.
Gaga man.
Gaga, man.
And he'll
They're
be
coming up as
on.
a guest soon.
Yeah,
Yes,
you have
sure,
them coming
sure.
up, don't you?
They're
Awesome.
coming up in
On
a
the
couple of
20th.
weeks' time.
Yep.
Nice.
Don't ask me who next
Alright.
week's guest is, because I forgot.
Oh, well, Dan's saying
next
it's
week's
his, and
guest,
I
Stuart?
absolutely do.
What day
I would
is
have
it
known
today?
about that.
Mama goats
Six.
Mama goats
Mama
next week.
goats. Nice. All right. Over in the pro, Knockout G is leading with Memethrop and Breeze right behind. Nice.
Nice job.
And
At
in
least
the
next
only,
week's next week's guest watches the podcast, so we're all right.
yeah, she does. She
You
does.
sack off these guests who just have no idea what's going on.
Over in the elite, Slappy, or as Tricky likes to call him,
Slap my
Slap
dog.
my pork
My
chop.
pork chops.
is in first. T1000 and Krys right behind,
Whoa,
which
whoa,
is
whoa!
my other playing name.
T1000
Yeah,
doesn't play.
T1000.
He never plays.
Oh,
No.
I
I know
haven't
he
played
says that,
T1000
but
for
he
about
does.
4 years. Used to take
Oh,
about 8
well.
weeks to arrange a game with him.
He
still
doesn't
does.
change.
He's a nice guy. Arsenal fan. He's a gooner, isn't he, Tricky? He's an
He
Arsenal
is.
fan.
He is.
Yeah.
All right.
That explains why it's so slow.
Yeah. Special.
Also,
Whoa.
it was 8-bit layer over there on Wednesday. The solo aces were Chicago Bry on hole 2, Sarah Lou on hole 9, and one silly girl on hole 11. The most
Good
ace
shooting.
hole was hole 12.
The
And
most ace holes.
yes, yeah, that's what I said. Listen, boy. Anyways,
Tricky must
total aces
have
was
been on there.
total aces was 252. The average score was a -12. The highest score was a -22 by Busy Fingers. And the most aces was Lucky Last. Very
Nice job.
I'd
Well
love to
played.
be in a room. I'd love to be in a room with busy fingers and will my finger do.
Oh my God.
Well,
That sounds like the police escorts.
Yeah.
That's Jesus
That
Christ.
should be a very, very moist room.
Yeah. Jeez. Sounds dangerous, that room.
Mike does, doesn't it?
Slippy slightly.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on over to the Classic League. Going over to
The
the Classic
Classic
server. It is also week 1 for them of the WMGT. So they actually started on Saturday nights now. Their weekend tourney that runs during Sundays.
No, just say one thing.
I know.
Sundays.
Yoda
Go
plays
for
in
it.
this one. Yoda plays in this one.
Yeah, I played in season 1 when it was on whatever server that I have no idea about as
They
well.
say season 17 kicking
Yeah,
off.
I played in
17
season
kicking off.
1.
Wow,
I had
you're
about
old.
I've had about 14 seasons off since.
This
As soon as it's week 1, I'm doing it.
you'll be seeing Elvis, Easy, and Laser Layer Hard. And there's a lot of
Ooh.
information for you guys there. I'm going to go ahead and kick that link into the chat over here just a second. We're going to move on over. One of you guys, Tricky or Stewie, you want to take over on this one? We're headed into PuttAbout.
PuttAbout.
I.e. Trends League.
Trends League. Hi, Trends.
I used to be in Trents League. Yeah.
Trends
Well,
League
you know that
is
one.
is one of the best leagues
Yeah.
around because even when you
Mhm.
win, you get shafted and lose. And
Yeah,
when
you get
lose,
done. Yeah.
You normally win the league. Unless you really
And he's a
shit and you don't
Liverpool
win.
fan. He's a Liverpool fan, so I had to exit.
And
Quick
even
smart.
if you do okay, you never win a medal, do you, Chris?
No.
Fight me, bitches.
Anyway, this
I know.
Trents League or the PuttAbout League is called the Evil League this time. And for some reason, Trent has put me in League 1, and the standard of players in League 1 is shite. They
Is
are
it bad?
awful.
Who's in there?
Oh,
Who's in there? Give me a name.
I'm
Princess
one of them.
Bank Shot.
Oh, explains it. Enough said.
Trent wouldn't believe I would tell the world that the people in League 1 are so shit. There's better players in League 6. I think Grezza and Burt are better players.
Oh, shout out to Brother and Bert.
So that's going a little far, isn't it?
I ain't seen Grezza for ages. Has he learned to
Never
frustrate
we.
yet?
No.
No.
The reason why I'm exaggerating a bit is you get bonus points for being evil to your opponents.
Yeah.
So and
Oh,
I thought I was being generous because I'm talking
forget
the
what you
truth.
did.
I mean, you can be evil without trying. So I'm going to kick up this.
So
You want to
next
take
month.
this one? Yep.
Yep. So next month we are starting the mixed doubles killer league. So you start off with
Ooh.
5 cards. think it's 5. Now I've said that. I think it's 5 cards. Every time you lose a card. It could be 6 cards. I think it's 5. Don't quote me on anything. Sorry, Trent. Yeah.
Have you read
So
the rules?
basically-
Have you read the rules?
No.
You
No, we
sounded
don't read
confident.
rules.
No, I never read
Well,
the
we
rules.
played it before.
Yeah. The first rule is play
There
the
are no
game.
rules.
The second rule is
Have,
beat everybody. And the third
We-
rule is get shafted by Trent.
Get shafted.
we have the teams up. I can
We
read
do
them
have
if
the
you
trains
want it.
up. Go on
If
then,
you
yeah, because I
can't
can't
see
see them.
This
Yeah.
has been fixed, by the way, Joe. This has been
No,
fixed.
it was not,
Was
but
it?
I'm quite happy with it.
Fixed.
So Trent
Go on, then.
and Denise Porter, we have Halligan and Paige. T1000 with Tish, Andrew and Lady T. If I know your gamer name, I'm going with it. Andy and Wicked Shack. Paul Reynolds and Jan. That's
Jan
Jan. That's Panucci, right?
Panucci.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We have Stevie
Alex.
Wonderful with, I believe that's Peach.
It is Peach. Yep.
Unlucky
Brett
Pete.
with Alligator. Robert Murphy with, there's 2 links here. Oh, I'm going to get really confused.
Wait for the punchline, Yoda. Wait for the punchline.
Will and the other Lynn, which that one I believe is Lynn. No, that's UK. Yeah.
No, the first
Uh,
one was Lily. Oh, no, it wouldn't.
Okay. No, it
I don't know.
wasn't. That's US.
Carry-
We don't
carry on,
know.
carry on.
Slick.
TrickyDicky and Princess Bagshot.
Oh my God. I want
See
to
what I mean?
vomit.
See what I
I want
mean?
to vomit.
See what I mean?
Disgusting.
Hang on.
It gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
Derby Daz and Sarah Lou.
That's fine.
And then
You've got
we
one
have-
victory in.
It is Mulligan and Dar, and then Captain Senior with Debbie. It should be
Debbie.
Seems
fun.
one of my favourite players, actually. He's one of my favourite players, Captain.
When
Yeah.
you talk about favourite players, see, I like playing with Big Jar because Big Jar to me,
Big Jar's great.
he's a gentleman.
He's a gent. Oh, yeah.
He
Like
is.
me then.
But he
If you
will
rang
not
him in-
say, somebody's closer.
No,
One of the most ultra.
He's not going to say it ever.
no, he's too serious. Very
He
serious
is.
guy. Lovely guy.
He is.
Lovely guy.
Lovely guy. He's a great guy.
If you want to see a great reaction from him, in Tricky's voice, say someone's deeper when the ball goes in.
Yeah. So we always say, someone's closer. He went,
Yeah.
don't say it. No, I'm not saying it. I'm never going to say it. So somebody hit their ball in and I went, somebody deeper. He went, go back to the other one. Go back to the other one.
I've never said somebody's closer. I've never said it.
Have you not?
No,
You said it.
I never will. No,
You
no,
said
I
it.
never will. I'll never say it.
You said it.
I only realised about 3 weeks ago it's from Happy Gilmore. I never knew that.
I don't know.
Oh,
Tricky's the one
God.
that started it in game, but yeah.
Uh,
About
right,
5
so we're
years
gonna-
ago.
Happy
Yep.
Gilmore 2 out on Netflix in October. Whenever.
I have the
You're on commission?
courses up. It looks like we're
Yeah, I'm on
playing
commission.
Shangri-La easy, Seagull Stacks hard, Bogey is hard, Eldorado hard, Tourist Trap easy, freaking Space hard, Sweetopia Garden easy, Gardens hard, Arizona easy. Woo, we're here right now. Cherry Blossom hard, Valley easy, Gothic hard, and Labyrinth easy. Should be fun games.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's something we've missed, please put a comment on the live chat and we'll catch up on it later if we don't get a chance to do it tonight.
Yeah.
We
will
are
do.
not done yet. We have one more to go. So,
Oh,
ladies,
yeah.
I'm not just pushing the live chat, Chris. Just pushing the live chat.
I know you are. Thank you.
Give me a
Ladies
thumbs up,
lead.
follow, and subscribe.
Comment. For the ladies lead,
Comment.
they had season 35 of their league. So this time it was 3-2-1 league. And for League 6, the winner, here we go. Top 3, League 6, Musical ATV, Wolfmaster, and CV262.
Well done,
League-
Melody. Well done, Melody.
Ethan, Raccoon's Whisker, and Pop It. League 4, Red Rider, Amy, and I'm a Joe Mama.
I like that one.
That was the one.
She got the same room as Busy Fingers and Wilmy Fingers.
Oh, no, that's an epic room. That's an epic room.
So he plays in
Jeez.
Chris's monthlies, just saying. She plays over the monthlies.
nice.
So we have
Better than Yoda.
in League 3, we have Tish and Quick Match Queen. Nice. League 2. Hey, Tricky, help me on that one.
Can't even see it.
Okay, never mind. It's K something. K that T. Nick and 14. Probably should have run through these beforehand. And League 1, we had Sarah Lou, Desert Rat, and Debbie. Nice job, ladies.
Nice
See
job,
what,
ladies.
See what, ladies? Some new names there. Come on over to the KWT. Get involved.
It's a good league. I play in the monthly. I played on May the 1st and May 31st and then got relegated.
Well, that's to put your ass down.
There's a reason for this, Yoda.
Yeah.
Yoda.
Hey.
I know this didn't get mentioned earlier when we were talking about the KWT, but if you play in the KWT, them scores automatically go onto your monthlies.
Yeah.
This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. Instead of submitting one round the whole month.
Yeah. So it's done for you.
My strategy's wrong.
Jorge, yeah. So El Jorge made it so that the KWT system, the bot will kick your scores over to the monthly when we hit a button if it's better than
Who does that?
Genius.
Who
Mickey,
does that?
who won your game?
Who does
I
that?
put-
The whore?
yeah, that one.
Is that what it's known as?
We should
go in the
Chris
thing that- well,
accidentally
the thing
said
that
it
they
once,
room.
but we are almost hitting an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and push this on. One more. Here we go with the Ladies League, the
She's
May
bossy
Day.
tonight.
So, Mickey, I hope you're
Very bossy.
watching because I know you guys just played. Who won your game? So we have Sarah Lou. They have Sarah Lou sitting in the finals, waiting for either Silly Girl or Bad Wolf.
Ooh, that's going to be a good
Out
final.
around four, thanks to freaking Teppy Station, just saying. And the Sarah Lou had to be looks like Kathy Jean. Nice job getting into the semifinals, ladies. Doesn't look like Bad Wolf is watching, so we'll have to update that
Oh,
next.
okay.
Oops, she won. Mickey won. Yep, she did
Okay.
win. So, congrats.
So who have we got in the
Congrats.
final? We got Sarah Lou and
And Bad Wolf.
Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf. That's going to be a good final. That's going to be a good
Yeah, it
final.
is.
We'll let you
Come
know
on,
on,
Bad Wolf.
that next week.
Come on, Bad Wolf.
Come on,
Not
Bad
biased.
Wolf.
We're good to say
Sarah.
goodbyes, guys. If you'd
I'm
like.
gonna go.
No,
Go Sarah
You
Lou.
going for Sarah?
Before we say goodbye, next week is the 13th of June, if I'm correct. 2
Mhm.
days before Father's Day. If you play this game with your dad and you'd like to go and shout out, we can do that live next week on next week's show. Send us a message.
Yes.
I think it's a
Send us a
universal
message.
day, Father's Day. And we'll do
Yeah,
that for you.
Yeah. Every day is
Absolutely.
Father's Day.
Something
Is
like
that it? Is that it? Have anything else to
I
come?
believe
We are,
so.
yeah, we are done with the show as far as I know. You said we have Mama Goats next week, so if you have questions,
next week. So it's just a big thank you to this prick that don't play anything that stood to the left of me.
It's been,
Yeah,
this has
tell
been
them what-
like,
tell them what
it's
we got
been,
him on.
it's been a life-changing event tonight.
I bet it is, yeah. It's opened your world up to the whole mini golf game, isn't it?
Honest, I'm just bursting with love.
Love.
I can see it.
Is that because Wilma? Is that was Wilma finger do
That's
or
what-
busy fingers?
Yeah,
Or
I
Amber's your
just,
mama?
yeah, I just had Wilma finger do.
oh my God. He loves
Okay,
it 'cause he-
guys.
Oh, he
Go
loves
on.
it, all right. Especially
Yeah.
if you call him daddy.
Okay, guys, I'd like to say thank you ever so much for everybody for watching and obviously commenting. Comments are good because next week we're going to hopefully go a little bit more commenty. So the more comments you put in, the more we'll shout out to you. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Yoda for coming on,
Yep.
You're welcome.
Stewie,
Enjoy it,
and
guys.
Princess Bankshot. And it's a good
Yeah.
night from me, and it's a good night from them.
Yeah, get your Father's Day
Absolutely.
request in. Get your dad to watch the podcast so you can hear it live.
Absolutely.
And
Okay,
thank you very
guys.
much
Thank
for
you very
watching.
much.
Good night,
See you
everybody.
Yeah,
next
have
week.
a good night, guys.
Bye.